Hello, brothers and sisters of light, and welcome to my place. My place is by common sense. I try to keep it down under 10 minutes. And of course, I just got done having sex, okay, because I was making some ribs. I'm just joking around. We wiping. Now, okay, what the hell is wrong with my damn... Why is it so cloudy like that? I don't know why it's cloudy. Why is my shit cloudy? Anyway, if you have any comments, suggestions, or insights, you put it down below, and I'll get back to you and approve of it. But this video is going to be about Ethiopian women and their attraction for white males. Naturally speaking, most females who are just prostitutes and bar ladies will go for the white guys, as I was living there. Okay, and so I'm just rambling on for right now because I don't have the train of thought because my screen is all fuzzy for some reason. But it doesn't matter. I'm still good looking. And when I was there in the country, I asked a couple women and said, "Why you two women so far? Two women. I think it's Ethiopian girl 1 or I think it's Ethiopian girl 3. I don't know what it was, Betel or some shit. At least about 2 of them. I think 2 or 3 of them out of the 7 or 8 asked me they was dating a French man, and even some European man, and I asked them what makes you attracted to them, okay, and knowing how psychic I am, they didn't answer me directly, and they basically said, well, his personality. I said, let me see a picture of this dude, and I'm like 9 times out of 10, the dude is this butt ass ugly, okay, he's not even average, okay, and I'm like, you're just interested in it for money, right? And I'm African American, okay. So I'm like, I'm your type. And it's not your custom to be dating outside of your race. You do know that, right? Okay, the true traditionals. African people are not really supposed to date. It's like the Indian tribes from the West, okay, and East. They're not really supposed to do that, but they do it. They break their own rules sometimes. Yes, they do. But the true reason why they do it is basically because of money, okay? It's not because of security, okay? It's just money. They have more money. They assume that all African Americans, such as myself, are really immature little boys, which of course that shows their intelligence, because you can never say all with any subject. Like I said that before, I never say all Ethiopian women do this, and I'm not saying all Ethiopians should not be attracted to white men, especially if they're reasonably attractive. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You fall for your type. Okay? If you're an exotic black chick who's basically black, she should be just talking to someone black who's reasonably attractive, just as you are. But when I ask them, I know that they're not really compatible with these men, okay? I know, okay, I said the word know, that these women are just only for money. Because when I talk to them, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're a bar lady, you're talking to me. Because I'm going to the hotel with you, I'm going to be spending some money on you. But really, 9 times out of 10, I'm just testing their asses out, okay? Because I already told you how I was about females and how I don't use condoms at all, because I ain't gonna catch no AIDS, okay? I use dildos. I'm a nasty motherfucker. I do different things. So, in the long story short, any female, this message is for your white guys, actually. When you're looking for a nice, attractive woman over there, keep the asses over there. Don't test them out first. Don't bring them over here. If they really love you, they ain't gonna keep whining on you or nagging you about you bringing them to America. Right. And you gotta understand that you gotta be way open. You gotta be like, you want multiple women. You want multiple. You don't go over to just one. You bring one at a time, and you support that one. That's my plan. My plan is if I bring one female over here, if I was not that attractive, I would bring one female over here and try to get her family or her sister over here, as long as she's gonna be banging me, because there ain't no way nobody's staying with me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's my plan. Okay, you got polygamous relationships all the way through. And this, everything is about business. It's not just attraction dies over a period of time. So these women over there in Ethiopia basically lie at them in the meantime. You know what I saw over there? I saw an Ethiopian woman date a 60-year-old man. And this man looked like Colonel Sanders. I swear to you not. I asked my wife, why did this happen? I see it a couple times. Some white guys dating these black sisters and stuff. I seen in Maya Hotel, they be doing porn industries and shit over there. They get the cameras and shit set up. I seen them in the pools and the tubs, And I'm like, they taking advantage of those women. On the other hand, I tested the women, and I'm telling you, it's true. It's facts. I think this happens in every country. So if you go to another country and you know they're about money, because most of the time, I told you the whores of Babylon, 70% of them, because my wife is not a whore of Babylon. Like, she was a virgin. Yes, she was. And her sister is too. You might be able to see her one day. But of course, I have plans. I'm not going to bring no chick over here and she kind of dominates me or try to hurt me or even kill me, and I don't have a plan for all those fucking things. You understand what I'm saying, y'all guys? So if you are looking forward towards meeting a female, you're more likely to find virgins overseas. Not to the far west, but mainly to the far east, Middle East, to the north, to go to the far side, anywhere away from the west in the United States. Because the United States is a very evolved, diverse country. Okay, is that common sense for you? And so most of the worlds are still unevolved compared to America. So that's why America controls the currency until it's destroyed. And I don't believe that's going to happen in no time soon. Okay, so you got to understand that even China, there's still racism over there. And there's an off-breed of the white man. Okay, so if you got, the more lighter you go, the more likely they'll try to go for someone who's more attractive, more darker skin, or more exotic. Okay, and you should already know that the European empires and also a lot of Caucasoid individuals and Orientals are highly attracted to black African sisters and brothers. Of course, they are the most attractive. And this is not, it has nothing to do with this is just common sense, okay? But other people would care to differ, okay? But it's okay, okay? Because if you go through the history of mankind, you'll see that white people was raping Africans all throughout for over 500 years. They would take them from their countries, they see their strong bills, and they brought them over. They brought the strongest ones over, the most sexiest ones over, and brought them to America and immigrated them into slavery. Okay, and also used them as mistresses and stuff. So you got to understand that even in Ethiopia, they do that over there too. Okay, and I keep telling Ethiopians, you're not a true breed of people. Okay, you're a mixed breed of people, just like I am. I'm a mixed breed of people. I'm not truly African, but you may see some African in me. Okay, everybody got a little bit of something in them. Ancestry.com. Pay your $200 fee. Okay, I got German, Indian. I got the whole shebang inside my blood. O type blood. Oh, I got a rare type blood. That's how intelligent I am. I'm special. Okay, yes. So that's all I wanted to say about Ethiopian women over there who are attracted to white men. They're 9 times out of 10 liars, and they are not really interested in them because of their looks. They're interested in them mainly because of their money. Because when I ask these girls, I say, well, let me see the picture of this dude. I said, dude is butt ass ugly, fat as hell, way unattractive. He gonna probably be smelly. She ain't gonna like it. Okay. And I seen a couple of Ethiopian sisters on Facebook who did this shit. They got over here and they divorced them. They stayed with them for a little bit and divorced them. They weren't no Christian women. They're just prostitutes. So peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Those are facts now. I'm just telling you testimonials from other guys too. It's not just this is me. This is like the same thing for a white man dating a Chinese woman. Okay, them Chinese women don't really care about for Caucasoid. They don't care about them. I talked to a couple of Chinese women in this fucking country. They don't see them as attractive. Okay, they see black men as more attractive. Almost every race sees black men as attractive, especially if you throw the right black man in front of them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna throw no ashy looking motherfucking Negro in front of them and some shit. You ain't gonna throw no underdeveloped country Africans, Aboriginal Africans at them. You ain't gonna do that. Okay, I'm talking about some modern age Negro. Okay, you can throw a non-modern age Negro with the biggest penises in the world and the nicest bodies. You got yourself a problem. Okay, and the problem is that people are jealous, and nobody don't want to tell the truth. Okay, so you got to understand. If you go to my dark beauties are the letter R are sexiest. Okay, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now you can't put black and white next to each other. You can't put black and Chinese together. You can't do that. Okay, because black will always outshine it. I've seen all sorts of colors, races, and stereotypicals, and symmetricals, and algorithms. Okay, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. I love y'all, and I hate you most. Peace.